What is up, Bardiodals? I'm Cerridius, and in today's video, I am playing Destiny 2 on the Xbox One. Now, why am I doing that? We're cleaning up the house, you know, because of stuff, and the Xbox was there. I was like, hey, it feels so clumsy. Cross save. Let me try it out. Try the old Xbox. Cross save worked flawlessly. It's actually really nice and convenient that all my all my PC characters just transfer over to Xbox, and I play them as is. Good job to Bungie on that. Now, a little backstory.
An aneurysm.
Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I am originally a console player, as mostly everyone was at one point in their life, probably like 90% of everybody. I grew up playing, you know, all the consoles: Nintendo, Sega, Xbox, PlayStation 1, all the way to Xbox One and PS4. PS4. So I grew up mostly playing on a controller. I never played keyboard and mouse. I played World of Warcraft when I was like,
oh my god, it took 10
in high
years to
school,
turn around.
so, like, I don't know, 12 years ago. But like that's just WASD, that's keyboard. That's not aiming. So when the time finally came, I switched to keyboard and mouse. Keyboard's fine, but mouse, you know, mouse took a little while. And I've only been playing like fully devoted keyboard and mouse since sometime in July 2018. So I've been on keyboard and mouse now for like a year and a few months. Now I played Destiny 2 Year 1 on PC on a controller because it's like everybody else. I was like, I'm more comfortable with controller. I'm better with controller. This, that, blah blah blah. Like, I've had so many years with the controller, I don't want to switch and waste the blah blah blah. I understand the argument. I was there. I was a console master race guy, and mainly just because I just didn't want to lose all my years of experience switching to having to relearn a new keyboard and mouse. But I decided, like, I wanted to step my game up against PC players, and in order for me to do that, I needed to ditch the controller. And I'm talking like best of the best. I'm not talking like, you know, average buardians. I'm talking best of the best.
Goated on the stick.
So I fully switched to keyboard and mouse. So a lot of people actually don't know this. One little reason I didn't switch to keyboard and mouse right away is because I moved from Texas to Canada, and like I sold everything, moved up here, I rebuilt everything, my PC and stuff, and we didn't have a desk. We were waiting on this custom freaking 15-foot long desk to finish being made, and I was essentially streaming and playing on a couch. So I was playing controller, and eventually I did kind of switch to keyboard and mouse on the couch. This is when I got. I'll tell you in a second. But I was actually playing with the mouse on the couch cushion, and I was using the couch cushion as a mouse pad, and it worked flawlessly, man. And honestly, that's what kind of got me into like the wanted to play lower DPI, because I had so much room and it was comfortable and it felt good. But here's the thing, here's the other thing I was saying that a lot of people don't know is actually it was like I said, in July last in 2017 or 2018, I think it was 2018. I flew down to Las Vegas with my girlfriend, and I met up with my friends, Old Man Mikowski, Misery, and Masato. We're all friends. We met in person. I met Hunter a few times before, but we met in person at Las Vegas, and it was to actually participate in a small charity tournament in Las Vegas. And we were all 4 controllers still, and this, you know, it probably wouldn't have been as bad actually, like later on in Destiny 2 Year 2, whenever we got special weapons, but this is whenever we had double primaries, and we were trying to play double primaries against people like Panda. It was Panda was there, Potato was there, and Antagonize was there. I forget that clan name. Like, those people were there, and we played them in the 4s and the 2s, and just as controller users, we couldn't keep up. There was nothing we could do. We couldn't keep up with double primaries. Now, like I said, maybe if we had like snipers, we could have done a little better, because sniped them a controller. But anyway, so like after that, I was like, this is where I need to step my game up. That's when a big reason I converted to keyboard and mouse after that tournament, and I have improved loads switching from keyboard and mouse. I have been able to do so much better in everything. Now I haven't touched a controller. Occasionally we whip out a controller, like, you know, for a couple games on stream, because stream's like, yeah, use a controller. So I'll whip out a controller, but not touch a controller for a year and a half or so. Even though I had played for so long, like you lose a lot of muscle memory. Yeah, muscle memory basically. And yeah, it would come back if I wanted to sit there and devote, you know, a couple weeks, a month to playing controller, but I don't know. I don't want to de-evolve basically. Look at me. I got nothing against controller, nothing against console, but like, man, once you guys, like I said, I was that guy, you know, I was like, yeah, console, fuck PC, fucking use your whole arm name. I wasn't entirely like that, but I understood that it was better to aim with the mouse because you have more control. Not that it's easier, it's just better. Destiny 2, honestly, like on console, I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's slightly an older game now or something. Maybe it's just a lot. I'm not a game designer, but man, playing this on console, man, I just felt like I was playing drunk or something. Like looking left and right. Just, I don't know what it is with the playing on the console. Like when I look at these recordings don't look half bad. And maybe it's because they're recorded in 60 frames. I don't know, but man, just playing on console, man, I don't get it. Like, it feels like there's so much, like, ghosting behind people or something. And it must really be just the 30 frames, but it just felt like I was drunk playing on console. Now, the first couple games, you know, I was, you know, kind of getting in the groove, you know, messing around, using some different weapons, and then later on started using more meta weapons, and I ended up starting to pick it up a little more. And honestly, if I would keep playing in a couple of days, it wouldn't take me that long to get back into the groove. Like if you guys just scroll back on my YouTube, go back on my YouTube to Destiny 1 videos, and you'll see that, you know, I was perfectly fine with the controller. I was #1 in Rumble on Xbox in Destiny 1 at one point. If that has any meaning at all. I was #4 in Trials at one point. You know, carries and everything, if that has any meaning, but I don't think people really care about stats these days. I will admit though, one fun thing about playing on the console is that I could kind of use an assault rifle without the worry of getting pooped on by hand cannons constantly. Now, you try and use ARs on a PC, and you're gonna have a bit tougher time because you're gonna get pooped on by hand cannons. Hand cannons work a lot better on. I think it's a frame thing more so. And honestly, like once you play on a console is a PC. It's just lesser hardware and a different operating. So console is just a, you know, a low-end PC. Once you play on a high-end PC, you see 200 plus frames. If you play 1440p resolution at 144 hertz, like it is just. It's a whole new experience, especially with Destiny, just because of how Destiny runs. And like Apex Legends runs pretty good. Like I looked at Apex on the console and it looked pretty good. 60 frames. I didn't have that same little ghosting issue I felt like I had when playing Destiny, like when I was watching Mia play Apex Legends on the Xbox. Who knows? Maybe the next Destiny on the next generation console will be 60 plus frames. But in the end, for me, honestly, keyboard and mouse has been much more fun. Just I love the pace of it, and I'm able to do much more and take advantage of my reactions and not be hindered by, you know, hardware. I'm hindered by my own individual capabilities, and keyboard and mouse will bring out the best in people. It brings out the best in the competition. So that's about it. Like I said, I whipped out the console for fun, just to try out the cross save and, you know, play around a little bit. I really don't have a reason to whip out the console. Maybe every once in a blue moon I can bring it out and do open lobbies or something, and you guys can try and show me up because I don't play console. And yeah. Keep an eye out for the next video, actually. So after we played console, after we played this for a while on the Xbox, you know, a couple hours on stream, we ended it and we opened up Destiny 1 for fun because, you know, I have the console right there. and I'll do a little talk about that in the next video, of course. But I hope you enjoyed the background footage and a little bit of me talking about the two platforms. Originally, I wasn't intending to have this much chatting with you guys. I was mainly like a minute and a half talking, but I don't know. I normally don't talk this long in videos, but I thought it'd be just kind of fun to talk to you guys about the whole, console PC experience. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to add. Transitioning from console, if you transition from console to PC and you stick with the controller, like, you're gonna do just fine. If you're good with the controller on console and you switch to PC with controller, like, you're gonna do just fine. And you'll probably do even better because you're gonna have, a much better PC. Remember, console to PC, you're gonna have a much better PC to work with. But someone like me, going from PC keyboard and mouse to a low-end PC with a controller, like, I'm completely changing my whatever I'm playing with. It's a much bigger difference than it would be if someone went from console to PC with a controller than it would be for me going from PC to console, keyboard or mouse, or originally to controller. You get what I'm saying, guys? Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the background footage. It's nothing too crazy. Like I said, I had a nice 56 kill game, but anyway, Guardians, like I said, that's it. If you liked the video, maybe please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm almost at 60,000 subs. I won't be streaming for the next couple days because I have no friends in real life since I moved from Texas to Canada, and one of my friends is flying from Texas up to Canada, so I'll be hanging out in the weekend with him. We're gonna go to the Rockies and, I don't know, do some sightseeing and maybe some fishing. But anyway, you guys are amazing. Thank you all for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay thick.
Good night.
Ours were kind of crispy on console.